when you first started and came in on G.I. Joe and Transformers, what was that whole process like?
Well, you have to backtrack a bit because several of the people who worked on G.I. Joe and Transformers had first worked together at Ruby Spears on Thundar the Barbarian and other shows. And so we knew one another, we knew each other's strengths and weaknesses. Steve Gerber had gone from Ruby Spears to work on Dungeons and Dragons, and he and Mark Evanier both recommended that I come on board and write an episode of Dungeons and Dragons. And the Dungeons and Dragons show was kind of like an intermediary step between Ruby Spears and what would become Sunbow. After that, Hasbro formed Sunbow Productions, and they started recruiting writers and editors. And Steve was working as the story editor on G.I. Joe, and he said, well, Buzz has had like 6 years military experience. He should be on this show because he can, can tell us when we're doing things that the military doesn't do, like swoop down and cut tanks in half with jet plane wingtips. I was doing that sort of thing, just telling him not to do the dumb stuff. So I came on, I worked on the show, and then we had like about 2.5, 3 years where I think everything was just like really going very well, all cylinders firing. And then because of the success of G.I. Joe and Transformers, because of the success of He-Man, everybody and their pet monkey wanted to do a syndicated show, and the market got flooded with a lot of either bad concepts or inexpensive Japanese animation that was brought over and just dumped in America without any real idea of how to promote it, how to cultivate an audience for it.